Hi, and welcome back to Queerful Consideration. It's round 2 here versus Lobo Zombie. I'm deciding whether or not to mulligan. Before I get into that, I just wanted to point out an M15. Okay, Nisa's a little money, Perilous Vault's a little money, Brabs is solid money as a rare. Stoke the Flames, more money than 3 of the uncommons. My God, Stoke the Flames is a 3.5 ticket buy? Wow, that's impressive. I've got a fair number of M15 packs left over, and I'm thinking about just opening them rather than trying to sell them. Anyway, let's get back to our mull decision. The answer is Snap Mulligan. I believe we are on the draw. Oh yeah, while we're here, let's go ahead and give our opponent the old hi, good luck, have fun. This is fine. I'll keep it. I've got things to do. I have perfect mana. Seems good. Alright. I'll spare myself the hurt. Love not getting any pressure here. Exactly what my deck wants to see. Now at this point I have all the mana my deck ever needs and all of my colors, so any land are going right to the bottom. Put you on the bottom. Put you, friends, on the top. Oh my. A Will Breaker and a Rock Smaller. Oh, how did I get so lucky? I think I'll have to cast the Rock Smaller first. Now here, I am perfectly happy to 2-for-1 myself. Syndicar's Royal is fine. No dice, huh? Oh my. Oh my. Yep. Generate that value. Get after it. You can still double block this anytime. Fortunately, this isn't an XX. It's just an X4. Don't think I've ever actually seen these elemental tokens. They're kind of like mini swamp things. Yeah, I like it. Prickle Boar. Prickle Boar will be a fine target. You betcha. Next turn, Send to Sleep can nab me any 2 creatures I'd like. Possess Scab can bring back my Will Breaker if I need to. Oh yeah. You know, I didn't notice before the instant sorcery or creature aspect of it. I thought it was just instant or sorcery. But the fact that it brings back creatures too makes this a lot better. Bloodlust. Seems good. I'm also fine trading off the Mauler for the Zendikar here, and then blocking, you know, just throwing a Maritime in front of this thing. Sure. Go there. Go there. Seems good. This thing doesn't have trample, does it? Okay. So here I don't have don't have spell mastery, which is good. Just go ahead and always yield to that. If he's got removal, it has to go with the Will Breaker. Fortunately, I can get that Will Breaker back and start going to town. The Alpha's fine. If he had a green removal spell, he would have used it right there. The fight spell definitely would have worked. Alright. Let's see here. I think I'll just discard a land card to zap that thing. Oh, he's dead. He's mine. He's dead. Well, there he goes. Going to 2. Wow, I was not expecting this. Is this an archetype, by the way? Oh, the Warmonger. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this, but wow, this is really effective. Don't see any real need to take anything else here. The Disperse is going to be good against his big beefy guys. Any tokens? Yeah, I like it. I'll run it back. Looking at this hand here, we have a good one, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. Imp into Thief. I have mana for one of my splashes. Actually cast both of my splash cards in that last game, which is pretty impressive, so I guess the splashing thing that I've been scared of really isn't something to worry about. Alright. seeing no turn 2 play from the opponent. 2 drops are really critical in this format. Seeing that I haven't had the fastest opponents here, I'm going to guess that if I do make it to the finals, my opponent there is going to be very fast indeed. Boggart Brute is a real menace. Ha ha ha. But I think I've got the prescription for it here. Drawing a ton of cards is pretty good. And the prospect of drawing a ton of cards is probably enough to keep that guy back unless he's got a big turn 4 play. Habit of Carol Keep. Alright, so a 2-mana 2/1. Exiles. What is the exile? Dwynen's Elite. So he does get to cast it, but he doesn't get a bonus elf off of it. Just gets 2/2 for 2. Well, that is a lot of tempo. Can't block it. Whoo. As a 2/4, it doesn't quite survive. I played the wrong color of mana here. Yeah, I should have played out of black. What does he target with this Bloodlust? Okay. I'm okay trading 2 for 1 there. If he's got a combat trick, and I'll trade none for 2. Yeah, or 3 for 2. Yeah, I'm fine for that. 3 for 3. Yeah, I think this is correct. So if he does have a combat trick here, then I'll eat these 2. If not, I'll just let this happen and draw some cards. Now he's got 1 card in hand. Fails to find. Alright. Not get there. Now, I could use my Possess Scab to get back either one of those cards. Quite frankly, not worth it right now. I'll go ahead and always yield to drawing a card. Another land. Possess Scab is a 3/2. And it just serves as a blocker, which I need. I will return the Fetid Imp to my hand, because it is also a good blocker. I mean, the other upside is I could have taken the Nantuko Husk so that the Will Breaker, if he is able to target the Will Breaker and take his creatures back, I can just sack them all to the Husk. That's a pretty good play. Certainly just block right there. So let's read some bones. What do we got coming up? I can bottom both of those. Another imp and a rock smaller, huh? Next turn I'm going to have to play out a lot of blockers. Let's see what kind of tricks he has up his sleeve. He has an exquisite Firecraft or something else direct damaging. Cast a Fetid Imp. Go ahead and attack for 1. Drawing that card. Yavimaya Coast. So next turn, presuming I don't take another damage here, I'll be able to cast my Rock Maulers. Getting this rocks on the battlefield is going to be very, very helpful. Let's see here. Chandra's Fury kills me outright. I'm going to go ahead and nope, overtapped for it. Well, that is a mistake, because I could have held up the Death Touch and the Send to Sleep. Well, now I'm at 1. Everything's lethal. Two, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack here. He could throw... I mean, he could throw 2 goblins in front of it. Not anymore. Now he'd have to throw his entire board in front of it. So what we're dealing with here. Mountain, Prickle Boar, Orchard Spirit. Well, I'm gonna have to keep those maulers back. Do I? Let's see. Goblin, Goblin block, Goblin block. Do I need an elite block? Goblin block, Goblin block. And then I'll need to double block the big guy. Yep, okay. Well, looks like I'm keeping everybody back for right now. He is working off of his top deck here, and I do have some cards in hand. Unfortunately, most of those cards are 3 lands, but 3 lands is actually going to come in handy. Zendikar Incarnate, alright. It's also going to be a big fella. Ooh. This is perfect. Putting that on top. Scry 1. I do like that. Let's go ahead and keep that on top. I'll be able to give my Thief flying next turn. And tap down 2 of his blockers that don't get to untap thanks to Spell Mastery? Yeah, okay. Alright. A good spot. He just drew a Zendikar Incarnate. Or he's drawing it. Perfect. So, I'm going to send do I send those 2? No. I'm going to let it be for now. Give that guy flying. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So here at the start, that is a couple big incarnates. Going through my main phase was a potentially costly error. Try not to make that error twice. So I can't really use just dumping out a bunch of blockers here because I've got to be able to block 4 of those guys. Big guy on Trampler. Do I want an elite? I'm going to keep the Disperse as backup in case there's something big and hasty. Alright, nothing doing that turn. Okay. So if I attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flying, and then a big trampler. But they're designing for what they refer to in the business as a flunge. We'll see what the blocks are. I can throw 1 land at his face for a shock. So that's 2 trample damage right there, buddy. Okay, no trample damage. So that's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. I'm going to say okay to that. Then I'm going to go ahead and disperse the Maulers, which gives me a prowess trigger. Okay, so now we're getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage through. Hey, hey! We won the match, folks. We won the match. It's exciting. Oh, we draw. Oh, we're getting that. Yeah, that's no good. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. This is a crazy deck, totally unlike what I normally do, but it keeps winning matches, so I gotta say I'm a big fan. I will see you in round 3 of this 8-4, the finals, coming up next.